So I think that now there is absolutely no question Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback to ever play the game of football. I mean, down 28-3 at halftime, Brady was having probably one of the worst games, in his playoff career. And, man, they just snapped it just right back, man. That fourth quarter was one of the best quarters of football I've ever seen from the Patriots, man. So congratulations to the New England Patriots and their fans for an incredible Super Bowl win. The biggest comeback, I think, in NFL history, or at least, I think in terms of points, maybe not, but for sure just in the magnitude of just everything. Brady, the Super Bowl, his 5th ring, and then he got to stick it to Goodell just a little bit by getting to, get the trophy from him. So that was kind of funny, but man, just what a game, Now, I picked the Falcons to win, mainly because I honestly don't like the Patriots. I don't like Brady. I still recognize greatness, and what we saw was one of the greatest comebacks, if not the greatest, in football history. I don't know if it'll ever be replicated again. Just absolutely insane. Like, I'm still kind of shocked, I didn't think that the Patriots were going to pull that one off. I thought at half, I was like, yeah, when it was 28-3, I was like, yeah, I really don't think that the Patriots are going to be able to pull this one off. I was glad because I wanted Atlanta to win, but man, you can't count Brady out. I made that mistake last night. Last night, I was for sure, it's like Atlanta's going to win this. There's just no way that they're going to blow this lead, but that's what happens when you count out Brady. You just can't, because he makes comebacks like that happen. And, it was just a really great game, And me, not really being a fan of either team, I just wanted a good game, And at halftime, it was like, well, it looks like the halftime show is going to be the most entertaining part of this game. But, no, man, they turned that game around, and it was phenomenal, I think, for me, what the biggest momentum shift was after the fumble, when they got the ball, when they sacked Ryan, it was the catch by Julian Edelman. I think that was the greatest catch in football history. I thought for sure when it was tipped up and then, he's got to fight off 3 guys to try to catch that ball like that. Just absolutely insane. I'll put a clip of it right here in case you guys didn't see it.
Here's Edelman broken up, and the pass is no sign yet. Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch. And we'll get another look at this. Alford knocked it up into the air, and let's see who comes down with it. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, my God. That's incredible. That's amazing concentration by Julian Edelman to be able to make him.
But it just absolutely incredible. I think I turned to my dad because I was watching it with my parents, and I think I turned to my dad at that point, and I was like, I think that is the play that is going to win them that wins them the Super Bowl. I think from then on, they have all the momentum, and they pretty much did. Atlanta just couldn't get anything going. And I also think that when, after the catch by Julio Jones, which, again, just insane catch, absolutely ridiculous, I was like, if they at least get a field goal here, it's an 11-point game. I think that was all that Atlanta needed to win, was they needed to just get a field goal there, but they couldn't do that. They were pushed out of field goal range by a holding call, very good holding call, mind you, because it was pretty damn obvious. I kind of felt like maybe they missed that face mask that it could have offset the penalties, but hey, you know what? It's whatever. I thought it was a good call. But then Atlanta had, they had their chances to stop them. They had to drive 92 yards to score that touchdown, and then they had to get the 2-point conversion. So I really think that Atlanta had the chances, and I don't want to say that Atlanta gave the Patriots the win necessarily, because I feel like it'd be taking too much credit away from how great New England played the second half of that game, especially in the fourth quarter. I mean, 31 unanswered points. That's just insane. Atlanta, they played their best, man, but I guess that the Patriots just wanted it more. Brady just came out and was just unstoppable the second half of that game. Had a little bit of luck go his way, but that's sports. That happens in every sport. But it was him being able, to capitalize on that. I mean, 3rd down and 10. He's, constantly being able to find guys, pick up first downs, moving the ball. That's what they needed to do. And Brady just, hey man, when he was needed the most, he was able to step up, make those plays. And it was just incredible, And then same with the Patriots defense. They got a couple of clutch takeaways. Got some big plays that pushed the Falcons out of field goal range. And it was just a really impressive performance by the Patriots, Again, it was impressive by the Falcons as well. But second half, their defense just, I feel like they weren't conditioned. And this is one thing that I've kind of noticed about the Patriots is they're always like one of the best conditioned teams in the NFL, and say for instance, I'm a Chiefs fan, so the Chiefs, I've always noticed they are always like, for the most part, in the second half, if they have like a big lead, or if they have a lead, or if it's close or high scoring, whatever, they kind of like take their foot off the gas pedal a little bit in the second half. You can tell they're kind of winded, but with the Patriots, man, it looked like they were ready to go out there and, fight with just every inch that they had, and it seemed like that the Falcons just didn't have as much in the tank, But the Falcons, they let their foot off the gas pedal. Their defense was just exhausted, and they couldn't get a stop at all. But the Patriots, man, it just seemed like they were prepared, They were prepared in the second half, and just what a great win by them, man. And Brady, again, cemented for sure, there is no conversation now. Brady is the best quarterback in NFL history, I think he was before this game, in my opinion, but now I don't think anyone can make the argument that anyone is better. Brady, he's the GOAT, man. He is the GOAT. And I may not like Brady, but I can still recognize greatness. And man, it is awesome to be able to watch a guy like that play. It's just incredible. Like for me, I would have loved to have been able to see Michael Jordan in his prime, get to see guys like Randy Johnson in his prime, Bo Jackson, Derek Jeter, for the most part in his prime, because by the time I got old enough to really appreciate baseball, he was already at the tail end of his of his career. But man, there are just so many baseball players, football players, basketball, hockey, whatever. You just got to appreciate seeing those guys play, even if you like them, you love them or you hate them, you still got to be able to respect, greatness. And what we saw tonight was greatness, and for someone that didn't really have an invested interest in the game, that's just all I took it as. I just saw one of the greatest performances, I think, in Super Bowl history, but hey, that's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure that a lot of other people would agree as well. I know that the Falcons fans, man, I know it's tough. Well, I really don't, because I'm a Chiefs fan. We've never gotten that close in my lifetime. But, you just got to tip your cap to New England, man. They played one hell of a game. They fought ridiculously hard. I will say that, it's kind of shitty that the Super Bowl ends without the Falcons even getting a chance. But hey, that I think that argument has been overused to an extent, right? I think that enough people have talked about how dumb the overtime rules are in the NFL. But hey, man, still, it was a great game. Super Bowl 51. This will go down as one of the greatest games in NFL history, I think. This is going to be a game that we're going to be talking about for a long, long time. But again, congrats to the Patriots. Congrats to Brady. Fuck you, Goodell. I'm glad that you got booed out the ass when you presented the trophy. Man, it was just awesome. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy, and let me know what you guys thought of the Super Bowl, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Have a great day.